Management reporting is essential to any organisation, and Exchequer certainly recognises that fact. As part of the solution, we offer a wide range of reporting tools and options, starting off with the standard library reports. So here we have the credit control section, and from there we can go into aged debtors, and let's run up an aged debtors report. Lots of parameters here that we can enter to tailor the output of that report to suit the requirement, and from that we can then choose to whether we wish to send that report via an email or export it out to Excel, or in this case we're going to put it through to screen. If we generate that report through to screen, there we go, we have the information in front of us. But if we want to find out a little bit more detail whilst in that report, for example, what I can do, I can select on the transaction here and click, and I can drill down into the transaction itself from my report. Similarly as well, if I wish to find out a little bit about the customer, if I select on the customer piece on the report, I can now drill into the customer record itself, and from there, if I wanted, I can go into the ledger and I have the ability to drill around within the system, all coming from the report. So we have the standard library reports. In addition to that, we also have a custom report writing tool. So here we have the visual report writer, and this is where customers can generate and create their own reports. And we have an example report here. This is a sales daybook report, so if we drill into that, here we have the visual report writer's screen where we support a drag and drop facility here, so we can pull and move the fields around the report layout, so we can again get that report looking just the way we want that. If we set that report off to run from here, a similar range of output methods, so Excel, HTML, CSV, etc. And we can also send the report out to screen as well. So if we say OK and we'll let that report run, we can also define our own set of parameters. So we have some input fields here, so let's put a year range in 2010 to this one too, say OK, and we'll set that off running and that report will generate. In addition to the visual report writer and the standard library reports, we have a wide library of Ole Functions that integrate your Exchequer system into Microsoft Excel. This is an exceptionally powerful tool which reads your data dynamically from Exchequer, displays it inside Excel. So here I'm looking at some company indicators and I'm looking at my cash at bank. But what I can do here, if I wish, I can nominate some periods. So if I select period 2, you'll see as I go through, the chart updates dynamically, so it's reading the information back from Exchequer and publishing it there straight away for you in Excel very, very quickly. What I could also do from this report, if I wish, is change the currency, so I can drop that down into Euro. So I'm now only seeing the Euro transactions. Let's just drop the period back to period 0 and put this back to currency 0, which is consolidated, and we can see everything there on the chart. What I can do as well from inside Excel, if I drill down on this balance here, it'll open up Exchequer, and I can now drill down further into the source underlying transactions, and this is all coming from Excel. Not only can I do this, I can look at, say, some sales information, and the same principle is there on this sales analysis. If I was to go through and select some periods, you'll see as I change those periods of activity, you can see my charts are dynamically updating, so that data is being refreshed quite simply from your Exchequer into Excel. If we drop back into Exchequer for a moment or two, and what we can do now is go back into the report. So this is the visual report writer report that we ran, and similarly as with the main library reports, if I want to find out some more information, I've got that drill down capability too from inside the reports. Many other reporting tools available, that's just a flavour of 3. Exchequer really prides itself on management reporting and its access and ease of access to your essential business data.